Hi all, it's Denise here from Luscious Labels. I'm excited to bring out this new Floral Romance Collection. Have a little bit of a rename, so these will have Floral Romance on them. And I thought I'd make a few cards from each set, or all three sets together, so you can see what we can do with them. So we've got the Builder Cup set, which is a new concept for us. We've never had a sort of builder set, great for card makers. We have the Florals and Leaves set, and we also have the Cups and Keys, which are interesting. So we'll have a bit of a play around and see what we can create and go from there. So I'll pop on the website, you can see what's in the packs. I'm not going to lay them out here, but I'm going to be using a combination of them to create some cards. We've got some card bases, and we've got some foam tape, just standard, and the silicone, and we've got tape runner and tweezers. So we might start with the Builder Cup first. So in here you get some cups and some floral pieces and some leaves and some hydrangeas, so you can effectively build cups like these, so you can stuff them full. So you can use whatever else you've got in your stash. I've just provided a few things, but it's sort of a quick and easy idea for a card front. So let's just grab, just going to push all these up to the top. So we'll grab our card. This one, it's a side opening card, doesn't matter which one. So we'll get our little cup in here. So we've got these pieces. Oh, let me move that up a bit. That we can pop on there, and you can stick a few more in behind here. Now I have mirrored them so the leaves go both ways. So, you know, we could do that, and then we could have these beautiful peonies sticking out the top. Maybe a bit of a hydrangea. So that's the idea. So you can do whatever combination you like. I quite like that, actually. And it's just playing around with how they look tucked behind each of the pieces, whether you want them to sit in front, that sort of stuff. Actually, I quite like that one. But anyway, so that's the one I'm going to do on the card, but we'll make a couple of others just so you can see some variety. So tucking these in behind the cup, and because they're cut quite tight for the first time, which I'm so excited about. It's a great relief, because I know it's been an issue for some of the card makers. They don't like, not a fan of the white outline, whereas the sticker people, they don't seem to mind as much. So we can have all the same across here. Oh, pinch this one off this other one, and then maybe have a couple up here. So that's another little cute one. We might need some more greenery sort of tucked in behind it. So that's another version. Or we can have it bursting with peonies. You can sort of just have a cup full of peonies and just layer them up. And then we could get something from one of the other sets, maybe. Like a pink little bow. And that looks quite cute, I think, as well. So that's another version. And then using these keys, if we lay them out, and look, you know, check out how close that is on those ones. That's fabulous. And it's got all the little cutouts. And this one is just absolutely stunning. You can see the cutouts there. So you could just have a cup, literally. Cup full of keys. We can tuck that one in there. And have this one hanging out. You could also use your Xyron to adhere these, and then we might be able to put like a lock, if we can. These are sliding around. We could have that hanging off there. Where's another one here? Tuck that in there, and yeah, you could pop some leaves, I don't know, something like that, with the keys all hanging off. But yeah, just loving these keys. Great for all sorts of layouts. So let's whip up some cards. Now, you can see the difference here. This is the Builder Cup one, so it's more of a feature size, whereas this one's a little bit smaller. So you might want a teacup set. Alright, so we'll bring this back here. I think this is the one we had. Let me just tuck that in there. And just like whenever we do any crafting, we'll just take a little photo of that and pop that in the corner so we can see what we're doing. Oh, turn around. Edit. Just want to turn it around so I can see it. Oh, the music stopped. Where'd the music go? So yeah, so we'll start off with this. So what we'll do is we'll pop some foam tape across the top, and then we'll leave the rest a little flat. But we want to leave the foam tape down a little bit. so that we can fit the pieces in. But having that elevated will it will give a sense of fullness, because you can see here you've got that lift. And then we'll just put some tape runner on these other bits. So we want sort of down a little bit. So then we've got that with a little bit of a gap. And then we want these leafy bits. We want a little bit of dimension at the top so it pops out. And you don't want to stick them down too much, because then you lose that depth. So you just want to anchor these ones down. And then, oh, pardon me, then we want this one. This can be a bit flatter, but only sort of half, because it's going to be just sitting at the front here. And then this is where I'm going back to the photo. So this one's actually tucked back in there a little bit. So we want, once again, a little bit of foam across the top. Ugh, need my tweezers. So that little bit of foam. I'm going to tuck that back into there. And then it was this little purple one. It was sitting on the top. So I want a little bit there. The tiniest, I think, tiny piece. Sort of in the top. Must be dusk out so I can hear the cocky next door. So there you go, there's one. So, and then we can just pop a sentiment across there. I don't have any sentiments. I should have somewhere. Oh. Oh, found some of these. So these are our cut apart sheets. So just got to find the right colour. I think these just wanted to say will do the trick. And then that can run on a bit of foam tape as well. Whoops. There we have it. Do we need anything extra? Do we need another hydrangea? Perhaps just tucked right in there. Maybe the purple one. Squeeze that down in there. Or do we go less is best? Or is it missing that middle? I think it's missing that. So because this is just going to be, oops, just going to be flat, we can just put tape runner on it and just wiggle that down in there and give everything a good push down. And we've got a beautiful card. And then on the inside you can also put like one of these, oops, sorry, out of frame. One of these is a little accent piece, or even over this side as well, because having those things on the inside of cards as well is always good. So yeah, as you can see, loads of dimension. The artwork itself has got some lovely depth to it, and yeah, quite happy with that. So that's what you can do with the Builder Cup set, and I might cut this video off here and we'll make a couple more with the other sets. See you soon.